Hello, my friends. I'm here to talk to you about Plate Vault. This is an app that my husband and I have been working on for, I don't know, it's been over a year now, but we've just released a new update. So if you already have this app, thank you for downloading it, and go ahead and update to the latest version 1.7, and then you will have all of the brand new changes. We fixed a lot of bugs. So thank you everybody for your feedback. That's the only way we're going to improve. So you can always email me zenstamping@gmail.com if you have issues or ideas for improvements. But let me get into what it is, how to use it, and some FAQ. So this is an app that is a search engine and a database, kind of like Airtable or a spreadsheet on your phone, but this is made specifically for nail stamping plates. So the idea that I had was that I have so many plates that I don't always know what images are on which plate. And I'm going to show you an example of exactly what I mean in just a second. But I just want to point out that if you go to my website, zenstamping.com, up at top there is a tab for Plate Vault, and this gives you a really nice infographic, a quick rundown of how it all works, and a little key for all of the symbols and stuff. So this is exactly how to use it, so you can check that out on your own time. This app is available on iOS and Android, so you can follow the link there or just search it in your Play Store or App Store. So, and then I have an FAQ down here. So how do we use it? Let's say, well, first of all, when you open up the app, you're going to see a few things here. We have a general search engine box here. We can also search by theme, style, pattern, keyword, and brand. So we have a few brands here. We have some keywords here, and some are, you can, once you start typing in here, so like let's say I want to do hippie, and I have one plate that I would categorize as hippie. It is these hippie letters here. So you can also play with those and then just search by anything. Let's say we're looking for a cow for our Western manicure. We've got all these plates in here. So this app comes preloaded with a lot of plates. I just want to make it very clear that this is not designed to include every plate ever. That would be literally impossible. I'm just not able to do that. And that's just never been the intention of this app. So I just want to apologize if anyone was under the impression. We had some kind of bad reviews just because people seem to think that this was supposed to include every plate, but that's not the point of this app. The point is to build your own collection. So it has some plates in here. You can do a couple things with this. So we have just the general collection. This is all the plates that come preloaded. There's hundreds of them. And then over here we have, if you click this bookmark, that's my collection. And then the star here is your wish list. So let's say I just downloaded this and I'm playing around with it. So I do own this plate. I'm gonna add it to my collection. I do not own this plate. What I can do is either add it to my wish list. So maybe I wanna buy that later. Or let's just say I wanna keep this clean. I can just delete it. So let me just start adding some plates that I own, okay? So now you can see them all under here in my collection. So there's a couple ways you can use it. You can either just have all your plates and have it only be your plates, or you can separate them into all the plates plus your wish list plates and then use it under my collection. So if I search by, let's say, horse, these are all the plates that are in the app that have horses on them. But what if I just want to see the plates that I own that have a horse? So it's going to be there under my collection. And then also you could do it under the wish list, but I don't have any on my wish list with horses. So that's how it works out the gate. But of course I'm going to have a lot of plates that aren't on here. For example, this is Moyu Fall in Love Collection 15. So to add a plate, I'm going to go to my collection. I'm going to add from my photos. So I just went online and I searched for this plate. I'm going to want to, this is optional, but I like to crop it down so it's just the image of the plate like this. And then I will click the add button here. I'm going to go from my photo gallery. Here we go. The plate name is Fall in Love Collection 15. The brand is Moyu London. And then I've got some customization here so I can search for this plate. So the theme here, I'm gonna add dark. If you misspell, that's okay, you can delete it. Academia? Darn it. Is that how you spell that? Okay, well, that's how I'm gonna spell it. I actually don't know how to spell that. That's embarrassing. But okay, I'm gonna do Halloween. I'm gonna do fall, and I'm also gonna do autumn, just for good measure. I'm gonna do science, and this is just subjective for however you like to categorize your things. I'm gonna put household because I'm looking at kind of some of the images that are on here. And let's put music because I see a few things that are musical in there. So, okay, so that's my theme. I would just say if I was going to put this in any kind of like slots, let's put literature too. You know, this might fit in multiple areas, but now I've got it in multiple areas. So patterns, and the way I think about this is I'm looking at these actual patterns. So I'm going to again put music, houndstooth. I think that's what that is. I'm going to put map, plaid, knit, knit, sweater, and herringbone. Okay, so those are all my patterns. Not every plate has patterns, so you could leave it blank. So style, I'm gonna write realistic. I think that's all I wanna add for this one. I think all these images are sort of realistic. That's, again, this is just how I like to do it. Like some other plates might be more cartoony, some might be layered. So I would write layered if it was a layered plate. If it had text on it, actually, yeah, I think I'll write text because sometimes when you're trying to Frankenstein words and stuff, you're just never gonna remember what words are on plates. So if I'm looking just for all the letters and words that I have on different plates, then I like to be able to search text. So you can see that there's some text here. So I'll write that, realistic and text. So keywords, this is kind of the bottom line intention of this. So if you wanted to only use this, that would be so helpful because, for example, if I had this categorized in my fall section of where my plates are, I might not think that there's a typewriter in my fall category, or I might not expect there to be the state capitol. So that's why I did this. So what I'm going to do is go through each individual thing that's on here. So stamp, postmark, moth, airmail, we got an owl, got a typewriter, fleur-de-lis. You can tell I can't spell. Wheat. Okay, so I added a lot of keywords here. That way I can search everything. And I'm realizing now that it says academia right at the top. So let's fix my spelling. Academia. And then I'm also realizing I'm going to put Gothic on there too for the theme. So now I've got all my themes, patterns, brand, I've got all that stuff. So now I'll click Save Plate and let's look for it. Let's look by brand. So there it is right there. I've got all my keywords that I entered. And if I want to take a better look at the plate, I can just turn my device sideways and now I have a better look. It's going to be just the same quality as the picture you download. So if you download a low quality, low resolution picture, that's just what it's going to look like. No way for us to make it better. So try to find the highest quality you can. One thing I found out recently is that you can scan plates and they show up just fine. So if you have a scanner, just put the plate right on there and scan it. So I thought that was a cool thing. But anyway, that is how you add a plate to Plate Vault. So I gotta admit the UI needs maybe a little work. It's not the best looking app. My husband is a genius at programming, but I'm in charge of the UI and I'm just not that good at it. But I designed this little logo and I just wanted it to look, I'll just explain what the logo is. So the logo is a stamping plate. It is a magnifying glass that is looking for an image and then check, I've got it. And this is also supposed to be like a P and a V for Plate Vault. So I did design that. I'm kind of proud of it. I think that's kind of cute. But anyway, that's how it works. And again, here is this cheat sheet here in case you want to get familiar with it. So a couple questions that we get a lot. Can you submit plates to be added to the public database? At this point, no. It's just intentionally sort of curated. I spent hours and hours adding the plates that are in there. I just wanted to give you a start. So that's a lot of commonly owned plates. It's just to also just give you a feel for how it works. So no, the point is not to add all of your plates to the database. The point is that you're building your own customized database. So just instead of having them all in like a spreadsheet on your phone, now you've got an app where you can put all your plates. So can you add your own plates? Yes, I just showed you how to do that. How do you do it? I just showed you that too. Can you delete them? Yes, that is something we added recently. So if you weren't able to do that, make sure you update your app. Will my uploaded plates be visible to others? No. They're going to be stored locally on your account. It's not synced or anything. So whatever you upload in here is just going to be private for your device. And yes, it does go across your devices. So I've got my iPad and 2 phones, the phone that I'm filming with, this phone, and here. All I had to do was go to the App Store and just you click the little download thing and it'll add it, and all your stuff is the same. Just use account syncing if you want it to be going from iPad to iPhone or whatever. Can I suggest features or improvements? Yes, please do. We're not going to take every single suggestion. You know, if you're sending me like, can you add this one plate? It's probably not going to happen. I'm going to be honest with you. If there's any bugs or anything, we get on it really quickly. My husband is really quick with fixing things. The only thing is that it takes some time for the app stores to approve and to like push the updates. So check it every once in a while. If something seems weird, see if your app has been updated, and then if not, please contact us. Just send it to my email and I'll get to it right away. It's both on iOS and Android. We had some problems with getting it on Android, but that's all been cleared up and now it is available for both platforms. So yes, there is a fee. It is not a subscription, so it's just a one-time charge. There's no in-app purchases. What you see is what you get. And a lot of people want to know why it's not free. Well, the reason why it's not free is that we do all of this locally. We have our own server at our house. So we are hosting it, we're storing the app, and we're not using ads, and we're not collecting any of your data. And I think this is kind of important because we're never going to sell your data and we're never going to sell your information or even collect it. We just don't do that. So it's a pretty small fee. It costs less than 1 stamping plate and you'll get this app forever. And again, like I said before, we make improvements as they show up, as we're aware of bugs and things, or just, you know, the more I use it, the more I think, hey, maybe this should change or whatever. So we are updating it constantly, and this is not like a paid thing. So it's just a passion project that my husband and I decided to put out there and share with everybody because it's something that I personally wanted, and he made it for me. And then I thought, well, let's give it to everybody. So yeah, it's not free, but it's very low cost, and I think there's a lot of advantages to that. So that is why. So if you already have Plate Vault, it would really be helpful to us if you left a positive review on the App Store for us, because again, I think I just didn't represent it accurately. And a lot of people were under the impression that it's just supposed to be like every plate ever. And to be honest with you, not every brand wants to be on here. So it would be literally impossible, and it would be a full-time job even if it was possible, and I'm just not able to do it. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I personally just did not like the other database apps and search engines that were made for inventory and stuff like that. I found them a little bit buggy. They had limitations on how many things you could add, or I just didn't really like the interface. So yeah, that's it. That's a pretty quick rundown of Plate Vault. If you have any more questions, concerns, comments, suggestions, leave them in the comments here on this video. And yeah, I hope you find it helpful. I think it's really cool, and I appreciate you watching. That's all I have for you today, my friends. So until next time, bye.